40 minutes. That's how long it took for GMMTV's CEO P'Tha to lay out the company's entire vision. Not just for BL, not just for T-pop, but for what he sees as Thailand's biggest global export: talent. From Times Square to Tokyo, and from fan fests to fashion weeks, this wasn't just a speech. It was a statement. So what exactly did he say? Let's break down P'Tha's 40-minute presentation, section by section, and uncover the strategy behind GMMTV's global takeover. P'Tha begins with a clear mission: to elevate Thai talent to the world stage, and to do it with structure, strategy, and ambition. GMMTV, he says, is a subsidiary of the One Enterprise, a major entertainment conglomerate in Thailand. Within that system, GMMTV focuses on 3 core business areas: drama production, talent management, and music and events. And what ties it all together is a commitment to building real careers, not just viral moments. He explains that over the past few years, GMMTV has grown from a domestic production house into a global player. They're not just creating hit BL dramas anymore. They're building a machine, a full system for producing stars who can act, sing, dance, and perform internationally. In P'Tha's words, the industry isn't just about entertainment anymore. It's about soft power. And GMMTV's goal is to lead that wave. P'Tha zooms in on the backbone of GMMTV's success, and it isn't luck. It's structure. He explains that while the company is known for its actors and content, what makes it sustainable is the internal system they've built over time. GMMTV doesn't just sign people and hope they go viral. They identify talent, train them across disciplines: acting, singing, dancing, fan engagement, and then build long-term careers around them. He describes it like a tree. The content is just the fruit. What really matters are the roots: scouting, development, rehearsal, management, and consistent output. P'Tha also hints at how this model is different from how things used to be in Thailand. There was once a gap between making TV and managing stars. Now, GMMTV bridges that gap by doing everything under one roof. And it's not just for show. Behind every popular actor or group, there's a whole framework: scriptwriting teams, music producers, global fan coordinators, event planners, and brand strategists, working together. In short, success is no accident. It's designed. P'Tha moves on to how GMMTV engages fans through events, and not just occasionally. He proudly states that they now hold fan meets and concerts nearly every month, sometimes even more frequently. The crown jewel is Love Out Loud Fan Fest, a global-scale event that's both a celebration of Thai BL and a showcase of GMMTV's talent. It's exclusive to them, he says, and the biggest of its kind in the world. This May's edition featured a massive cast, high-end production, and full commitment to making it feel premium. Even if you've never attended, he says, just seeing photos or clips is enough to understand its scale. But they didn't stop at Boys Love. In 2025, GMMTV launched its first major Girls Love Fan Fest, the Blush Blossom Fan Fest. 10 of their top female stars were brought together, and the event sold out 2 rounds. According to P'Tha, it looked totally different from the BL Fan Fest, showing just how diverse their audience has become. These aren't just one-off shows. They're designed to deepen fan relationships, create long-term loyalty, and expand the company's presence not just in Thailand, but globally. After highlighting GMMTV's local fan engagement, P'Tha zooms out to their global reach. He says it feels like the company has become a full-on travel agency. Their actors are flying everywhere, like birds, to meet fans worldwide. While GMMTV has been organizing international events since 2017, the real surge came after COVID. Since then, they've hosted nearly 500 shows across 49 major cities around the world. Most shows are in Asia, but their reach has expanded far beyond. The formats vary, from intimate fan meetings to large-scale concerts and music showcases. Some are small and exclusive, others gather thousands. The biggest so far is the GMMTV Fan Fest live in Japan, held annually in Yokohama Arena. With a 10,000-seat capacity and 2 sold-out shows in one weekend, even local partners were stunned at how a group of Thai actors could draw such massive Japanese crowds. Japan, he says, has become one of Thai BL's strongest markets. Fans are disciplined, loyal, and passionate, making every GMMTV show there both smooth and unforgettable. From there, he expands to Europe, name-dropping Rome, Paris, Berlin, and the US, where they've performed in LA, New York, Denver, and Miami. A standout moment was the Heartkiller cast's appearance in New York and Mexico City. The Mexico venue held around 2,500 to 3,000 people and sold out. Fan energy was wild, like cheering at a boxing match. There was even a marching band playing outside after the concert. P'Tha says it's surreal. Thai actors, performing abroad, drawing international fans, building global pop culture moments. And this, he implies, is only the beginning. After covering Europe and the Americas, P'Tha shifts focus to one of GMMTV's most important markets, China. He says it's hard to even count how many cities they've visited in China, but it's definitely more than 10. And it's not just the number of events, it's the frequency and variety. Sometimes they send solo actors, sometimes pairs, sometimes entire casts. The approach is flexible, but the demand is consistent. Chinese fans have played a huge role in building the regional popularity of GMMTV's artists. He then highlights one major event in particular, the GMMTV Fan Fest in Macau. This was one of their largest events in China to date, held in a massive venue that brought in fans from across the region. From here, he begins transitioning to how all this international exposure connects back to soft power, and how Thai content creates cultural ripple effects across the world. Now, P'Tha starts painting a picture of how Thai series, especially BL and GL, have grown beyond just entertainment. They've started to influence everyday life and culture around the world. One small example he gives: pink milk from Sodas. The series became a viral drink among fans globally. In some cafes in Japan, it's even made it onto the permanent menu, often under a name inspired by the series. But it's not just drinks. Food from Thai dramas, like Pad Gaprao with a fried egg or Hainanese chicken rice from Moonlight Chicken, have appeared in fan events and pop-up menus abroad. He also touches on product placement. When a brand appears in a GMMTV series, international fans often want to try it themselves. This creates organic interest in Thai products far beyond its borders. Then comes tourism. Filming locations from GMMTV series have become fan pilgrimage sites, from universities and cafes to condos and beaches. He shares how fans even try to stay in the exact rooms shown in series, or recreate scenes with photos. He mentions Twilight as one example that drove tourism to Hua Hin, thanks to one romantic scene shot there. Recently, 23.5 also inspired fans to travel and post TikToks, showing the lasting cultural reach of even newer series. Finally, he makes a key point. This fandom-driven engagement has led to a surge of foreigners wanting to learn Thai. Professors in Japan and Hong Kong told him they've never had so many Thai language learners, all thanks to BL. Many want to understand the shows better, or speak Thai at fan meets. He calls it an exciting shift. Thai content creating not just fans, but learners, tourists, and cultural consumers. P'Tha now shares some vivid examples of just how passionate and organized international fans can be, starting with Indonesia. He describes a recurring fan event called Fantastic Bangkok that takes place in Jakarta. It's organized not by GMMTV, but by fans themselves. Every week or month, he's not sure, fans gather at a local shopping mall to celebrate Thai actors and series. They come dressed up, play games, and even hold karaoke sessions, singing Thai songs from their favorite shows. It's a powerful example of what he calls T-Wave, the growing global interest in Thai culture, Thai series, and Thai idols, especially among young people. He notes how this T-Wave has also started to shift musical tastes inside Thailand. In the past, Thai teens mostly listened to K-pop, but now they're increasingly streaming Thai boy bands and girl groups, many of them connected to GMMTV. And to meet this rising demand, GMMTV launched its own music label, Riser Music. It's a platform to manage and support young artists with strong vocal and performance talent. He introduces one such group, Lycan, which wasn't formed from actors, but from a talent show called Project Alpha. Despite being newcomers, they've become Thailand's first and only T-pop group to go on a world tour. Their tour includes 13 cities across multiple continents, with 7 stops already completed. Upcoming shows include Bangalore and Delhi in India, then Mexico City, LA, New York, and finally a closing concert in Manila. And every venue so far? Sold out. P'Tha highlights how the group even made it onto Spotify Radar Thailand and appeared on a digital billboard in Times Square, New York, a huge achievement for a Thai pop act. From karaoke nights in Jakarta to Times Square spotlights, T-Wave is making serious global waves, and GMMTV is riding the momentum. Continuing on the theme of rising T-pop stars, P'Tha explains how GMMTV is building multi-talented idols who can succeed in both music and acting, and how this crossover strategy is working. He gives the example of Lycan, the group we met earlier. Because they've become so popular from touring and music promotions, GMMTV decided to bring all Lycan members into acting, casting them together in a BL series. The result? The series was a huge success, massively increasing their fan base even further. He then flips the example. Another group, Jasper, started from the opposite side. These are actors from GMMTV's BL and GL series, who also had strong singing and dancing talent. So instead of debuting as a band from scratch, GMMTV grouped them into a boy band. The outcome? Their first 2 singles were immediate hits. The only problem? Their schedules are so packed with filming and events that it's nearly impossible to find time for music promotions. Still, the concept is clear. By blending actors and idols into hybrid performers, GMMTV is building a new kind of Thai celebrity, one who dominates across platforms. This crossover strategy isn't just local. P'Tha mentions how fans even requested to see Jasper perform in Bolivia, and how one of their songs, Take It Off, is now being danced to in Latin American Just Dance competitions. He confirms that GMMTV has already been pushing Thai music to international stages for years now. For instance, they previously organized a GMMTV Music Con series that toured cities like Tokyo, Hong Kong, Nanning, Jakarta, and Phnom Penh, with more coming soon. And next up, a live music battle in Tokyo featuring Lycan, Jasper, and 5 more GMMTV actors who also sing. The rise of T-pop idols, born from both series and music, is no longer a side experiment. It's now a core strategy, and it's working. In this next section, P'Tha pivots from music to marketing power, highlighting just how valuable GMMTV's actors and pairings have become to brands, especially BL couples. He begins by emphasizing that nothing shows star power like a brand endorsement. And for GMMTV artists, these endorsements come in bulk. He lists 3 popular BL pairings who each have over 10 brand deals. Gemini and Fourth lead with an incredible 31 brands. Sky and Nani follow with 13 brands in under a year. And Pond and Fuin have secured 12 brand partnerships, with more still under wraps. P'Tha points out that some of these endorsement deals are exclusive to international markets. In Cambodia, members of Lycan endorse Oishi green tea and a range of skincare brands. In the Philippines, Win Medawin represents Olay. And in Indonesia and China, other GMMTV actors are tapped for region-specific luxury endorsements. This marketing clout extends even to the luxury fashion world. P'Tha talks proudly about Thai idols now making waves in spaces that were once dominated by Korean celebrities. Fuin is now a brand ambassador for Loewe. Pond became the first Southeast Asian male ambassador for Versace. And together with Gemini and Fourth, this group of 4 was chosen by Tommy Hilfiger to appear at New York Fashion Week. The result? These 4 BL stars generated media value rankings of 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 7th during the event, just behind a top K-pop idol in first place. In other words, Thai actors are no longer just BL stars. They're global brand powerhouses. And this shift is shaking up the industry. Luxury brand marketers, who were once laser-focused on Korean idols, are now actively scouting Thai stars, drawn by their diverse fandoms and high engagement. P'Tha stresses that this isn't a fluke. It's the result of GMMTV's deliberate strategy, nurturing artist-fan engagement building fandoms, and turning local celebrities into global influencers. After laying out GMMTV's brand power, P'Tha closes with one message: none of this would be possible without the fans. He reflects on how fandom isn't just a support system, it's the driving force behind Thailand's global cultural wave. In fact, one moment stood out. At an event in Jakarta, fans welcomed P'Tha so enthusiastically that it caught the attention of global fashion executives. That fan-driven buzz became the catalyst for P'Tha becoming Versace's first male ambassador from Southeast Asia. And it doesn't stop at real people. P'Tha brings up Polkasan, a fictional character born entirely from fan culture. What started as an in-joke among Thai audiences became so popular that Polkasan now has brand deals, social media presence, and a fandom of her own. To him, that proves the scale of what fans can build, even out of thin air. In his final message, P'Tha is clear. GMMTV's global strategy isn't just about producing stars. It's about trusting that fans, local and international, will carry Thai talent further than any marketing plan ever could. From sold-out arenas to meme-born mascots, he says, this is the future of soft power, fandom shaping how the world sees Thailand. I hope this pause in the chaos gave you a clearer look at how GMMTV is reshaping soft power through BL, GL, and T-pop. Until next time, this is GPkP.